The silence was the worst part. It wasn't just that all the birds and the wind and the cars had vanished into nothing. It was also that every single person in the small town of Hollow Creek seemed to have forgotten how to make a sound. They went about their days like it was normal, but they didn't speak. They didn't cough. They didn't even seem to breathe. Because then sometimes you'd be walking along and you'd hear a floorboard creak in the house next door or a door slam somewhere in the distance. I realized we weren't just in the silence. The silence was in us too. Because when I went outside, I could feel it all around me. The air was thick and heavy, like the silence itself was a physical thing pressing down on me, making it hard to breathe. Then I'm the only one who can stop it. I have to find a way to break the silence, to make everyone around me realize what's happening. 'Cause if I don't, I'm afraid that whatever is out there in the silence, it will eventually find us. And then when you looked over, there would be someone standing there or something. It was always just a hunched, silent figure, just standing there in the window, watching you. And then just as quickly, they would vanish. No one except me. I've tried to tell them. I've tried to warn them, but nobody believes me. They just think I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe this is all just a figment of my imagination. Maybe I'm the only one who can see and hear what's really going on in this town. It was like they were all in some kind of silent movie. At first, it was just weird, like something out of a dream. But after a couple of days, it started to get a little scary. There was something else in this town, something that fed off the silence, something that made it worse. I don't know why it's here. I don't know how long it will stay. All I know is that we can't escape it. We're trapped in this silent town with whatever is making it happen, because it wasn't just the silence. That was creepy. It was also that sometimes when the silence was at its loudest, you could see things out of the corner of your eye. You could feel the air around you shift and move, like a cold spot in an old haunted house. And then when you turned to look, there was always just nothing there. Nothing but empty streets and silent houses. But that wasn't the worst part. I don't want to scare you. I'm just telling you what happened. And then one day it hit me. And that's when I knew we weren't alone. And the worst part is, no one even knows it's there. If that's the case,